We're at Joshua Tree National Park, staying on BLM land just south of the park, and it's been pretty good for us so far. You know, it's free. That's always a plus.
Yeah.
As opposed to the $15 to $20 a night staying inside the park is. The cell signal out here is a big thing.
Yeah.
That's the big reason we're out here, is the cell signal out here is great. We've got 3 to 4 bars of 4G, and we've read that staying inside the park, you have none to very, very little. You're lucky if you can get a text out or even maintain a phone conversation.
Yeah. Where we're at right now, there are a lot of other boondockers out here, and it's surprising to see so many kind of in one place. We're right near the entrance to Joshua Tree, and a lot of them are really, really nice. Like big Class A's, fifth wheels, and it makes us believe that Joshua Tree is full.
Yeah, we would think that a lot of these would want to stay inside the park, and it's kind of disheartening because we kind of want to stay in the park in about a week or so, just to see what it's like. We've never stayed in a national park before. Looks like our chances of that are going to be pretty slim. There's a lot of people out here, and if they can't get in, then we probably can't get in either.
Yeah, we're gonna try though in the middle of the week and hope that there's a spot.
Yeah, maybe try and make a reservation or something.
Yeah.
But we're still gonna go and enjoy the park. We can still go into the park.
Yep.
So we're gonna go do that, go on some hikes, and check it out.
Yeah, since we're gonna be here for about a week and a half, we're going to go ahead and buy the annual pass for Joshua Tree because it's $40. There is a weekly pass, a 7-day pass for $25, but for us, it's obviously cheaper to go with the annual pass.
Yep.
So we're gonna do that.
Yep, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. We paid our entrance fee at the Cottonwood Visitor Center on the south side of Joshua Tree. Pretty awesome. The ranger that was working the counter asked us if we wanted the annual pass to all national parks. And we were like, oh, well, how much is that? She said, it's $80. Well, Joshua Tree alone for a year was $40. So we're definitely going to be going to a lot more national parks.
Yes.
And she says it works at all federal lands that require an entrance fee. So national monuments, I don't know what all she said,
All kinds of places.
yeah, we're gonna be all over the place. We were like, yeah, sign us up. So we got it. It's good through February of next year, set for a year. Also got some postcards to send to some important people. So the eastern side of Joshua Tree National Park is known as the Colorado Desert. It's super arid. There's not really a whole lot of vegetation, especially not large vegetation. And the western side is known as the Mohave Desert. So as we're driving to our first destination, we're going to be crossing into the Mohave Desert.
Yeah.
So pay attention to how the vegetation and the landscape changes. Apparently it's pretty drastic.
Yeah.
Jenni and I just started the Lost Horse Mine Loop Trail, and the sun is incredibly intense, so getting our sunscreen on, our lotion with some SPF, and we also have chapstick that has SPF so our lips don't burn, because sunburnt lips is awful.
I'm pretty sure the brochure we got from the visitor center said that this trail is only a 4-mile loop, but according to the entrance sign, it's 4.2 miles just to get to the mine, but the whole loop is 6-point-something miles.
Yes, we might be doing a 4-mile hike. We might be doing a 6-mile hike.
We're not sure, but we weren't prepared for a 6-mile hike.
But we'll be all right.
We'll see. We brought lunch, so
Yep.
we brought water. We're prepared. We just
Not mentally.
Not mentally. We're not mentally prepared.
Or physically,
Yeah.
to be honest. The landscape difference between the Colorado Desert and the Mohave Desert was pretty drastic. The Colorado just looked completely barren. Everything was brown. There's just a little bit of green, but not really. But the Mohave Desert is full of Joshua trees and other vegetation, and you can definitely tell the difference. And what's interesting about the Mohave Desert is that 25% of the vegetation in it is only in the Mohave Desert.
taking our second break right now, and it's not that this trail is hard. This trail is actually really easy. It's very flat, it's not strenuous. The problem is the sun. Holy cow, the sun is just so intense, it's so hot. It's like it's just beating down on you. And these Joshua trees don't provide shade very often on the trail. So this is the second one we've come across, so it's the second one we stopped at.
The shade is few and far between, and the temperature difference between shade and sun it's incredible.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's a really big deal. Going on this hike through Joshua Tree is kind of weird because, being from the Midwest, everything's green and everything's lush, and it's just weird being here. It's like we're on another planet. It feels alien almost, because the boulders, the smooth, huge boulders look weird. The Joshua trees look very weird.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they only grow here in the Mohave Desert. Yeah. And yeah, they're just, it's kind of alien, and it's so quiet. You can hear a pin drop, and it provides an even more eerie feel to everything.
Eerie, but serene.
Yeah, and yeah, very serene, very cool.
Yes.
We reached another shaded spot, and we usually have our picnics at the destination, like at the climax of the hike, so to speak, but we're so hungry.
Yeah.
We didn't think the drive to the trailhead was gonna take an hour and 15 minutes. We are starving.
Yes.
It's about 1 o'clock, so we're just gonna go ahead and eat in the shade right here.
Remember when I said earlier that this trail was easy? I was wrong. The first half of the trail was really easy. We still have like 2.5 miles to go, and straight uphill over this big hill. Not easy at all.
Yeah, we came from all the way down there.
All the way down there.
Yeah, all the way. Been a straight climb.
Yeah.
We actually loop around that mountain right there and we came from all the way down there. It's pretty intense.
And now we're on the steepest part.
And it just keeps going and going and going and going. We'll get there.
It makes me want to turn around and just hike the other way back.
It makes me want to just lay down and roll all the way back. Just roll all the way.
My legs are burning. Whew. Let's go.
It's amazing though, up here, we stopped to take a short break because, this incline is just so intense.
Very hard.
But, we stopped and we weren't talking because we're so tired and just breathing, and we really realized it is so incredibly quiet here. If you don't talk, all you can hear is just the pounding of your own heart in your ears. But that's it. I mean, it is just so dead quiet here. It's weird, but it's beautiful.
It's great.
We're finally at the top.
I hope so.
We are. I'm at the top. I can see it. You can't yet, but I can. Yep.
Alright. I'll believe you then.
We finally made it to the mine, and there's a plaque that gives some information on it, and it says that it was operated between 1893 and 1936. Yep. And the way it got its name, Lost Horse Mine, is the original prospector that had the claim for it sold the land claim to a man who had stumbled upon him and this land by searching for his lost horse. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the legend. But what they do know, and what's really interesting, is that they pulled out over 9,000 pounds of gold from this mine. So the guy that bought it probably made a lot of money. Scratch that. I just reread it. It's 9,000 ounces. 9,000 pounds of gold would be astronomical.
That would be crazy.
I made it back to the trailhead. I was quite a bit of ways ahead of Jenni because the sun is setting fast and we've got one more thing we want to do today before the sun sets. So I'm like motoring along. I guess I feel kind of bad leaving her behind, but we gotta go. We're back at the RV for the night. Sorry we didn't really show you too much of Keys Lookout, which was where we watched the sunset, but we were really hurrying to get up there because the sun was setting fast. So we were like, go, 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 and then we had to set the cameras up. And then when the sunset was over, it was freezing cold and dark.
And not only that, but while we were getting the camera set up, like 40 different people showed up to set up their cameras to watch the sunset too.
So we're like, we have to claim a spot.
Yeah.
But that sunset up there was awesome. Keys Lookout. It's Keys Lookout, right? I think
it's Keys Lookout or Keys View. I think it's Keys View.
It's 5,100 feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 5,100 or so feet, and it's just this panoramic view.
It's beautiful.
You can see I don't even really know how far you can see, but it's really far. You can, I know you can see a city that's 25 miles away, and it doesn't really look like it's all that terribly far. So you can probably see for 50 miles. I don't know. This is speculation. So that was a beautiful lookout and a great place to watch the sunset. And after that, we went back to the Cottonwood Visitor Center, which is where we bought our pass, and we were able to fill up all our water jugs there. They've got drinking water fill there, so that was great. One thing we did realize is as soon as we really got into the park, cell service, 0. We had no cell service the entire time we were on the trail, the entire time we were driving through Joshua Tree, basically the whole time we were in the park. So we know that is a big pro of staying on the BLM land, at least to the south, is you've got really strong cell signal, which is huge for us because Jenni works remotely and we have to do all our website maintenance and uploading videos and all that. So for us, cell service is a huge deal, and I'm sure it's really important for you guys too. A really bad thing about staying in the BLM land outside of the park and not staying in the park is you are so far away from all the attractions and all the trails. We were like an hour's drive away, whereas if you stay in the park, you are, just 10, 15 minutes.
And being closer to the things we want to see is a big plus for us. Even if we don't have signal, we can always drive out of the park to get signal if we absolutely have to. But we still want to give it a try. I think staying in a national park for the first time would be kind of cool. Besides, some of the campgrounds we drove past were just spectacular in their rock formations, and that would be so awesome to stay by. But if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up.
And if you want more videos from us, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want more details on what we talked about, go ahead and check out the link to the blog post in the description below. Catch you guys later.
Bye.